Dear students, in this video we will discuss about the magnetic properties of the material. And first we will learn about the basic terminology which we use in magnetic property of materials. So first basic terminology is magnetic dipole. Magnetic dipole. Magnetic dipole means suppose this is a magnet, this is north pole, this is south pole. This is a magnetic dipole. And if we break this magnet in two parts, then this part becomes south pole and this part becomes north pole. In case of electromagnet, suppose this is a electromagnet, current is flowing from this direction to this direction, and this is clockwise flow of current, so it becomes south pole. We can understand it by this symbol south, and this pole becomes becomes north pole. Again, this is a magnetic dipole, and we will use magnetic dipole moment. Magnetic dipole moment represented by mu m, and mu m should be equal to NIA, where n represents number of turns, I flow of electric current, and A is area of cross section. This is area of cross section. So this is magnetic dipole moment of the magnet. So this is one terminology which we use in magnetic property of matter. Second terminology is torque. When a magnetic dipole is put in magnetic field, then there is a torque applied on the magnetic dipole, and it should be torque is cross product of magnetic dipole moment and magnetic field. Cross product of magnetic dipole moment and magnetic field, and magnetic dipole moment is NIA, and it may be torque is mu m b sin theta, where theta is angle between mu m, any magnetic dipole moment, and magnetic field. This is second terminology. This is first terminology, and this is second terminology. Third terminology which we use is Bohr magnetron. It is represented by mu b. Bohr magnetron. It is smallest unit of this magnetic dipole moment. Smallest unit of magnetic dipole moment is represented by Bohr magnetron, represented by mu b, and it should be equal to EH upon 4 pi m. E means electronic charge, H Planck constant, 4 pi m is mass of the electron. This is Bohr magnetron. Next is magnetic induction, or we can say flux density. Magnetic flux passing in per unit area. Magnetic flux passing in per unit area, that is magnetic induction or flux density. Or you can say phi B equal to B into A. Okay, this is magnetic induction or flux density. And next term is magnetic intensity. It is represented by B, a vector quantity. It is represented by H, again a vector quantity, and H is ratio of magnetic induction and mu. Mu is magnetic permeability. Mu is magnetic permeability. Okay, this is another term. And next terminology which we use, that is magnetization. We can represent it by capital M, and capital M is magnetic dipole moment. Magnetic dipole moment per unit volume, or we can say M is equal to mu M upon V. This is magnetization, capital M. And next term which we use to understand the magnetic properties of material, that is magnetic susceptibility. We can represent it by chi. Magnetic susceptibility, which represents the magnetic nature of the magnetic material. This is magnetic susceptibility. This is chi. Magnetic susceptibility, chi is ratio of magnetization and magnetic intensity. This is ratio of magnetization and magnetic intensity, magnetic susceptibility. And next is relation between B, H and M, and B is equal to mu naught H plus M. This is the relation between B, H and M. And for the material which having M0, for that type of material, B becomes equal to mu naught H. This M becomes equal to 0. This is the relation between B and H, and this is the relation between B, H and M. Now, suppose an external magnetic field is applied on a material. This is a material, and we apply a magnetic field B on this magnetic material, or we can say that this magnetic material is put inside the external magnetic field. Then intensity of the magnetized material, intensity of the material which is magnetized, that is directly proportional to the applied magnetic induction. We can say B or H. This is applied, and magnetization, intensity of magnetization, that is I is directly proportional to H, or we can say I is directly proportional to chi H. If chi is negative, then material is magnetized in opposite direction to the applied external magnetic field, and that type of material are known as diamagnetic material. And if chi is positive, then the material is magnetized in the direction of applied magnetic field, and that type of material are known as paramagnetic material and ferromagnetic material. So in this video we have discussed some terminology which we use in magnetic properties of the material. In next video we will discuss about the difference in di, para and ferromagnetic material. Thank you.